This is a CBS News special report. America Decides Campaign 22, the August 2nd primaries. I'm Major Garrett in Washington. Thanks so much for joining us. Tonight, the polls are closed or will soon close in 5 states. Voters in Michigan, Missouri, Kansas, Arizona, and Washington are picking party nominees for Election Day in November. We will have preliminary results from some of those states, but more than that, we will have themes running through these contests that are sure to be a part of our national midterm conversation. Among them, how debate over abortion rights will influence turnout. A ballot question in Kansas will give us a clue. Election denialism. Republicans parroting falsehoods about the 2020 election are seeking big jobs. Is this a GOP fault line? How will attitudes about the economy, specifically inflation, affect turnout and enthusiasm? Will former President Trump be an asset or liability for the GOP? Are President Biden's low poll numbers toxic for Democrats? All of this will flow through races for governor, the U.S. Senate, U.S. House, and important state election administration positions. And remember this. Republicans need only 4 seats in November to win control of the U.S. House and just 1 seat to shift control of the U.S. Senate. A power change in either chamber will slam the brakes on the Biden agenda and kick off hostile investigations, changing the policy and tone of national politics. There's another theme tonight, impeachment grievance. 3 House Republicans who voted to impeach Trump are facing primary challenges. And of course, there is the continuing proxy war between Trump and former Vice President Pence, where their endorsements differ as part of Pence's pursuit of a new post-Trump political identity. Now, we're going to take stock of all of this and dive into the new CBS News Battleground Tracker. Let's shift now to Kansas governor's race on the Republican side. In the primary, Derek Schmidt, we are looking at about 9% of the vote in, 75%. Arlen Briggs, 25%. Shifting now to Kansas Democratic governor. That primary, I believe we have a projection. Yes, indeed, we do. Laura Kelly, according to CBS, the projected winner, Kansas Democratic gubernatorial primary. Shifting to Michigan. And the Republican CBS News Elections and Survey Director Anthony Salvanto joins me now, and he has the latest results from our new CBS poll. So, Anthony, first question. If you can, tell the audience what primary voters this evening might be looking for.
Good evening
to them. So, Nancy Cordes, our senior White House correspondent, Robert Costa, elections correspondent extraordinaire, Nicole Killian from our congressional correspondent. So, Nancy, let me start with you.
Yes.
What are you looking for tonight? Very simple question.
I am going to be looking for how much of an animating issue abortion truly is. Does it drive Democratic voters in particular to the polls? The White House has to hope that it is. That is probably
brought up this entire question of election denialism because it's a competition there among Republicans. Arizona had a close presidential election. It was looked at once, twice. It was even looked at by outsiders who had an axe to grind, and no one found anything conclusive to overturn or even question the other Battleground Tracker. We will take a look at where the race for control of the U.S. House and the U.S. Senate currently stands.